welcome to our first episode of Funny Airsoft Review Tactics. This was suggested to us by this user right here. I'll put in the name later. I'm going to look like a ridiculous fool if it doesn't show up. But, so basically we're going to teach you how to win at certain common games of Airsoft. We'll also be making separate videos for how to play those certain games. This first video is Team Deathmatch. Now, unlike your simple Call of Duty stuff, there are no respawns. Once you're shot, you're out. It just makes it a whole bunch easier. So basically it's like elimination and you're on teams. So we'll explain how to win that just for after this. We will be using army men to show our little players, since we can't actually act this out ourselves, since we've gotten enough warning from the cops and they don't like us with airsoft guns anymore. Okay, to start this out, I just drew this little thingy in the sand. Here's your halfway mark and here's just a regular square area. You can like tie off trees or what the heck you want to do to show people where out of bounds is. So this is your median line right here. This is where one team starts. This is where the other team starts. And then basically you shoot at each other until there's only one person left, or one team left I should say. This first tactic we're calling the suppressive flank. Now this is probably the first thing you'll be able to think of, but a lot of people don't actually do this. Where basically you have your heavy hitters, like with the big guns that shoot really fast, they don't have to be entirely accurate, directly in the middle of your field right here. And I would suggest like 2, possibly 3 of those guys just shooting downrange. They're supposed to be in heavy cover, so no one can fire back at them. They're just trying to lay out some fire. And then you got your smaller guys with your smaller guns. And then they start out here and then go all the way around behind these guys and then they take them out. So basically you're getting the heavy guns this way and then they're sneaking around the sides. They're flanking them. So it's called a suppressing flank.
Okay, this next tactic, there's many things that can go along with it, but it's basically diversion. What you do is you get people up in the front line. Their people are up in the front line too. So they're looking around. Like, okay, when's this fight going to start? Because like right now it's at a stalemate, and so like people don't want to lose their men. Well, basically what you do, use the diversion tactic. You throw a little smoke grenade on the other side. Smoke's going everywhere. They're like, oh, what's going on? Basically, people can run around. A couple people go back. Smoke screen over here. They don't know what's going on. Bam. Smoke clears. They're all obliterated. Dead. Gone.
Yeah, our next tactic is Sniper Showdown. It's very, very simple. You see here, this is our main group of people. We'll have a 5-man team. It's just easy. You have a spotter and a sniper, which is over there, and then they'll be hidden from view or very hard to spot. While these people take the main, most of the fire. They are a huge distraction. They do what they can. They'll try to hit the other people, but their main goal is to try to open up shots for the sniper so he can take out the other team.
This next tactic is what we call the moving wall. Now, I would not recommend this if you're playing a good team, but if you're playing a pretty bad team or you have some really good players on your side, it's a pretty good tactic for like the first round. I wouldn't like use it all the time though, because they catch on pretty quick. Anyways, so you got your guys right here, right? And they're supposed to be in a line, right? Facing the opposing team. Now, what these guys are going to do is just keep firing at these guys and move forward each and every chance they get. That's not working very well, but they're just going to continuously shift forward onto the player's side and just take them out as much as they possibly can. Now, these guys are going to be quite sitting ducks out there, so that's why we don't really recommend it, but if you can take them out fast enough, it's too much for them to handle. Alright, I'm hoping that this was helpful for you, or if you liked it. If you did like it, press the little arrow, the thumbs up under this video, or put a comment. If you didn't like it, tell us what we need to do differently, since this is our first trial of doing any tactics whatsoever. The how to play team deathmatch will appear right here, hopefully. And so basically tell us what you like, what you didn't like. And one more thing, with these tactic videos, we're just giving you some of the more basic ones, some of the ones that we think is a good idea. But go ahead and come up with your own. Like, tell us about it if you want to, and maybe we'll make a video about it. So yeah, tell us how we did. Thanks.